Tonight we will share the latest on Monday morning's car chase that ended on campus.
Following the on-campus shooting, ISU students are concerned about the functioning of ISU alert system.
I'll have all the latest on your cyclone sports.
We had a lot of rain move through the area today. I'll tell you just when you can expect this to leave. You're watching Newswatch 18.
This is Newswatch 18. Newswatch 18 starts now.
You were right.
Good evening and welcome to the Tuesday, November 5th edition of Newswatch 18. I'm Jared Calvert.
And I'm Desirae Trammell. Thanks for tuning in.
Homecoming week started off with some commotion yesterday as a high-speed chase resulted in gunshots. According to Ames Police Commander George Huff, the driver involved was driving a stolen truck and trailer. Officers began their pursuit during the 10 o'clock hour yesterday morning. As an officer attempted to stop the driver on Beach Avenue, the driver put the vehicle in reverse and drove into the patrol car and then continued driving north on Beach Avenue. The trailer unhitched from the truck at the point where Beach Avenue becomes Wallace Road, and from there the driver continued onto Union Drive, drove north against the one-way traffic on Morrill Road, and then went into the grassy part of Central Campus. As police continued their pursuit, the driver crashed into the homecoming signs and a couple of trees before coming to a stop. According to Huff, the driver continued to move the vehicle back and forth. At that point, an officer fired 6 rounds into the truck. The driver was hit and after being taken to the Mary Greeley Medical Center was pronounced dead. Students on campus were alerted that the situation had been resolved.
The man involved in the high-speed chase that resulted in his death has been identified by officials as Tyler Comstock, 19, of Boone. According to Ames Police Commander Jeff Huff, Comstock took the stolen vehicle from his father after a dispute. Comstock's mother said that her son and his father had fought before and that their argument Monday morning was over a pack of cigarettes. She also said Comstock had previously received treatment for emotional issues and had recently broken up with his girlfriend. The encounter ended on campus when Officer Adam McPherson, an 8.5-year veteran of the department, fired his gun 6 times into the vehicle. Huff said that McPherson is under administrative leave pending investigation.
Many students are raising concern about ISU alert after shots were fired on campus yesterday. A large amount of ISU students did not receive word of the shooting on campus until about an hour after the incident took place. Students who had signed up for text and phone calls from ISU Alert said to believe they did not receive them immediately or at all. Another downfall of the ISU Alert system is students reporting that emails were sent to their spam folder instead of their inbox. On October 23rd, Iowa State sent out a test of the alert system to all 38,000 plus people who were signed up to get the alert. The test was successful and had no errors. Iowa State's Information Technology Services Department is investigating the situation.
Have you had a package delivered to your door that has asked you to call a number they provided? Ames Police Department is detecting a case of scams aimed at tricking people into giving them personal information. Many homes and businesses have reported a package that claims to be from a package delivery company. The card notifies the tenant that they have missed a package delivery and to call a number in order to get the package. But when you call the number, they instead ask for information you wouldn't normally provide in order to receive a package. Police suggest any citizens or businesses that have found one of these notes on their door to not respond. If a real delivery company leaves a notification on your door, the company should have a title clearly printed on it, and tenants should always exercise caution.
Students may have seen an increase in traffic today as city elections took place today in Ames for 5 city council seats and the mayor position. There are 20 voting polls across the city, including 3 on the ISU campus. The locations on campus were at Hawthorne Cafe at Frederickson Court, Conference Room MO1B in Maple Hall, and Room 136 of the Union Drive Community Center. Polls opened at 7 this morning and closed at 8 this evening.
A yearly tradition with Homecoming Week is the week-long lunches on Central Campus. For $5, students can purchase homecoming buttons that will allow them a free lunch every day. The lunches are catered by Ames restaurants that include Hickory Park, Hy-Vee, and La Fuente. The lunches run from 11 to 1 on Central Campus. Seniors Melanie Anderson and Carly Taylor think it's a good way for students to have a good lunch for a good cause.
We all know that sports are at the top of everyone's mind going into homecoming week. Justin, can you tell us what's been going on in Cyclone sports?
I'll have all the latest on your Cyclone sports right after the break. Stay right there. You're watching Newswatch 18. Welcome back to Newswatch 18. I'm Justin Farmer with all of your Cyclone sports updates. The struggles continue for the Iowa State men's football team as they were blown out for a third consecutive game on Saturday when they lost 41-7 at the hands of the Kansas State Wildcats. The pattern of little offense continued on Saturday as the Cyclone mustered up 250 total yards of offense. The blame is not solely on the offense, though, as the defense gave up 450 yards of total offense to the Wildcats and did not record a single takeaway. The lone bright spot of the game was Jeremiah George. George had another double-digit tackle performance as he finished with 12 tackles, 2 of which were for losses. George leads the Big 12 in tackles as this was his 7th straight game of double-digit tackles this season. The loss puts the Cyclones at 1-7 on the year and 0-5 in the Big 12. They hit the field next as they take on the TCU Horned Frogs this Saturday. The Iowa State volleyball team continues to roll as they swept Baylor 3-0 on Saturday. The team continues to excel at the service line as they recorded 8 aces against Baylor, which marks the 3rd straight game they have recorded at least this many. The match ball could have gone to a number of Cyclones, but it went to senior libero Kristen Hahn as she recorded 26 digs on Saturday night. With the 26 digs, Hahn is now tied for the record of career matches with 20-plus digs. With the win, the Cyclones find themselves back in the AVCA coaches poll as they sit at number 25. The number 25 Cyclones return home Tuesday where they will take on South Dakota. Basketball season is officially underway as the Iowa State men's basketball team had its first exhibition game this past Sunday against Augustana. The Cyclones found themselves down 3 at halftime but rallied in the second half to win 90-68. DeAndre Kane led all scorers with 19 points while adding in 10 rebounds to finish with a double-double. It proved to be a team effort though as 4 Cyclones finished in double figures. The Cyclones begin their season this Sunday as they take on UNC Wilmington. The Iowa State wrestling team crowned 3 champions at the K Young Open on Saturday. Sophomore Jordan Meeks, who is wrestling at the 141 pounds class this season, rolled to the title as he went 5-0 on the day with 2 major decisions and 2 wins by fall. The other 2 champions, redshirt freshman Cameron Thompson and true freshman Jason Gobble, both posted 4-0 records en route to their championships. The Cyclones are currently ranked number 16 in the first USA Today coaches poll and will open their dual season this Thursday at Hilton Coliseum as they face Drexel and Grandview back-to-back in a double duel. And that's all I have for your Cyclone sports. Colleen, what's the weather looking like this week?
Well, the rain will be clearing out by tomorrow, so much clearer skies are in for this homecoming week. I'll have all the details next in your full weather. And welcome back to Newswatch 18. I'm Colleen Melberg, and we'll look at your forecast. Currently here in Ames, it's 56 degrees with rainy conditions out. It's a very chilly rain if you're out walking out and about. Winds are out of the south at 13 miles per hour. It's definitely a little sticky out there. Temperatures across the state are very varied with 50s to the southeastern portion of the state with Ottumwa at 56, Des Moines at 58. However, 30s are up towards the Sioux City and Council Bluffs area. And this is due to where the cold front is making its way through the state. So you can see that very clear definition as it's making its way through this evening. Winds across the state right now are also varied with winds out of the southeast in the southeastern portion of the state and out of the northwest and the western, and that is also due to where that frontal boundary is located because as that front moves through, those winds will shift to the northwest instead of the southeast, bringing much colder temperatures overnight tonight. Take a look at radar. You can see where the rain showers have made its way through the state currently and will continue overnight tonight. The snow showers have occurred in the northwestern corner of the state, bringing about 2 inches so far there. That will not be making its way towards us. However, overnight tonight, we may see a few flurries mixed in with the rain that we'll be receiving. No accumulation is expected. So take a look at Futurecast. You can see those rain showers will make its way through overnight tonight. Few showers over to the northern portion of the state. As we move into tomorrow, those skies will begin to clear out a little bit, bringing some partly cloudy skies and much colder temperatures. As we move into Wednesday, those clouds move back into the state on Thursday, with those temperatures still remaining only in the 40s. It's definitely a bit chillier than we've been experiencing the past weekend. Overnight tonight, we'll see lows mainly in the 30s, maybe a bit warmer over towards the southeastern portion of the state as that front makes its way through. Like I mentioned, temperatures will be below freezing and around freezing in the Fort Dodge and Sioux City area. And we'll be warming up just a little bit tomorrow to the 40s here in the central portion of the state. Once again, those colder temperatures will remain into the northern portion of the state tomorrow. So we won't have to worry about any freezing temperatures here yet. Overnight tonight, we'll see a low of 35 here in Ames with a rain-snow mix and breezy conditions. Winds will be maybe gusting up to 25 miles per hour, and they'll be out of the southwest, shifting to the northwest as that front moves through. Tomorrow will be chilly with a high of only 44 degrees. Maybe a few AM showers as you head out the door tomorrow morning, but those will begin to taper off towards the noon hour with clearing skies throughout the day tomorrow and much chilly conditions, when winds will be out of the north-northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. As we take a look at the week ahead, clearing skies across this weekend, so as we head out maybe for that football game, be just a little bit breezy, but we won't have to deal with any of that rain or rain-snow mix that we are dealing with here tonight. Temperatures will be pretty constant around the 40s to low 50s, and for early next week, you can see up to 51 here on Monday, and those lows will only be in the 30s, maybe around the freezing mark. So winter is definitely on its way as these cooler temperatures keep plummeting in the evening. That's all I have for the weather. We'll take it back to the desk.
Last week, thousands of FFA members from across the country ignited their passion for agriculture as the 86th National FFA Convention was held in Louisville, Kentucky with the theme Ignite. During the final session of conventions, Iowa's FFA's excitement was sparked when Stephen Broxius of the Sibley-Ocheyedan FFA chapter in Iowa was elected to be the Central Vice President on the National FFA Officer team. Broxius, a sophomore at Iowa State University, will be spending the next year traveling across the country to promote FFA and agriculture education. He has previously served as the Northwest State Vice President and State President of the Iowa FFA Association. The FFA is a national organization that consists of more than 500,000 members with an interest in agriculture.
Comedian Dave Chappelle will be in Stevens Auditorium this Friday, November 8th at 7:30 p.m. Dave Chappelle is best known for his TV show named Chappelle Show and his impersonations of Rick James and R. Kelley. Chappelle began touring this summer, and it was only announced to the public yesterday he would be making the trip to Ames. The tickets for the show are $55. They are available for purchase at the Iowa State Center ticket office or through Ticketmaster.com. And that wraps up this edition of Newswatch 18. Be sure to tune in Thursday for more news, weather, and sports.
Have a great night, Ames.